Hello, y'all. I am back again. And so this is part 9 of freeing yourself from caregiving. So, in the last video, I was talking about teenagers, right? And young people, people that you have in the home, and how to free yourself from it even when they in the home. And one way I suggested that you do it is just leave them sleep. If they sleep, leave them sleep. I use the example of people that are married. You going to wake your abuser up, okay, when they don't want to be bothered with you. So what I suggest is stop talking to people that require too much caregiving of you, even if they do live in the home. You can live with people, y'all. People have done it for years. Live with people and they stop talking to them. So one example of too much caregiving is when people are ungrateful. Like right now, I got a relative here. He sleep. Um, when he goes through that little rebellion or attitude, well, I want to go to a shelter, because some of these shelters up here are free. Despite the fact that they filled with sociopaths, drug addicts, people that have been abandoned by their parents, they got deceased parents. I know more of the insides or the inside scoop as to this particular shelter because another individual went there. So it ain't what it looked like on the outside. From the outside, you're looking at it like, oh, this is like some kind of college campus. So, when family members are rebellious, they'll do this thing, well, put me in the shelter. I'll just go to the shelter. So the way I deal with these kind of situations is this. I'm already caregiving because you caregiving when you're dealing with somebody's mental state and their emotions. And so what I let this particular relative know is, first of all, I'm providing the shelter that I got you in right now, which is a actual residence. It's not a free shelter or anything like that. It's actually something I needed to have a credit score, a job, more than one income in the home, which means another relative would have to be working or something like that. So the way I do these type of situations is I don't let people make me no sucker to them, or like I'm some kind of dummy. Because narcissists think that y'all are stupid and they think I'm stupid as well. So if you want to go to this free shelter or whatever, enroll your ass in there. That's outside of my scope. I'm not gonna enroll you in shit. Go do it yourself because I'm barely hanging on to the shelter that I got right now. So, and you know what? If somebody really loved you, I'm gonna tell you the game. If somebody really, really loved you, real love, they don't want you to be their caregiver. And I'm talking about the extreme case with the disability. I don't want nobody to be my caregiver. Put me in a home. Me and you could go sign some paperwork. Just put me in a nice place. So you got to look at it that way. When somebody don't mind that you caregiving, they don't care about you anyway. And some of these teenagers and family members, y'all, they'll make you so mad to where you could be somebody that was against abortion. Now you're considering, well, what if I would have just got abortions and believed in stuff like that? Would I be better off financially and stuff like that? So there's all of these thoughts and sins. I talked about this in the other video, how caregiving and taking care of people, whether they disabled or not, can actually make you sin. A lot of men and women, they shouldn't have never got married. So now, just say you a man, you done got married, now you beating up on your wife. You shouldn't have never got married in the first place, because if you a working husband, then you're a caregiver in some sense to this wife, and you regretted that decision, resented it, and shouldn't have never got in this mess anyway. Because a lot of women just ain't no good anyway. Just being honest to God, and I'm being a woman saying it, or I am a woman saying it. So stop talking to people that require a lot of caregiving. Focus more on yourself, and don't too much be bothered with people that's cussing you and name calling, and um a lot of times they'll stop even saying thank you, y'all. That is a major thing, that somebody that you caregiving too much for, and you caring too much for, that'll upset you so bad. Some of them won't even thank you for your time. They won't even thank you for the money that you gave them. They won't even text you and thank you. It's just so out of line, y'all. So start using these tactics, not just with people that are fully paralyzed. Start using them with people that's in your house too, that are still currently right there or still there with you. Free yourself from caregiving. I didn't do any caregiving today, y'all. I'm doing these videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.